here we are in another live stream today. We've got the Green Bay Packers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in week 3 of the NFL season. We're in the fourth quarter here. About 5 minutes have gone by and we're still scoreless. Tampa Bay with the opening drive of the game. They've made their way all the way down to the Green Bay 20-yard line. And now it's 3rd and 4 for the Buccaneers at the Green Bay Packers 20-yard line. 3rd and 5. 10:22 to go here in the first. 3rd and 5 at the Green Bay 20 for Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bucs wearing their white uniforms with the red numbers. Green Bay in the green and yellow that they typically wear. It's going to be a good game today. Brady versus Rodgers again. Buccaneers are 2-0 and heading into today. Packers are 1-1. Here's 3rd and 5 at the 21 of Green Bay. Scotty Miller in motion. Brady is nearly sacked and he's brought down. Kenny Clark brings down Brady. And that's going to bring up 4th and long, and the field goal unit is out. Ryan Suckup on to kick a field goal. Nice job here by the Packers pass rush. Only 4 men rushing. And Clark, one-on-one, makes use of his matchup, makes Brady fall to the ground. Wasn't necessarily a clean sack, but he gets enough on Brady to where he falls, and that is a sack. First one on Brady. 4th and 11. Ryan Suckup on for the field goal. 45-yard attempt from the middle hash. And kick is nearly blocked, but it is good. And it is 3-0 Tampa Bay on top of Green Bay. In the Battle of the Bays, so far we've got Tampa Bay leading it 3-0. 9 minutes to go in the first. Well, we got a good game today. Definitely something you guys should be looking at. Brady versus Rodgers, of course, Tampa Bay versus Green Bay. Rematch of the 2020-21 NFC Championship game where the Buccaneers won and they headed to the Super Bowl. We're in Tampa Bay. Green Bay in Tampa Bay today. And it's 3-0 and 9 minutes to go here in the first. Game just started. Buccaneers had their first drive of the game. And they went down and they scored a field goal. Buccaneers went 10 plays, 48 yards in about 6 minutes to make it 3-0. Packers yet to get the ball. This is their first possession of the game. With Aaron Rodgers, the Packers had a get-right game, you could say, last Sunday night against the Chicago Bears. They were able to beat Chicago and get back on track, and then we'll now head to Tampa Bay to take on the Bucs, who are 2-0 this season, beat the Saints pretty easily after that whole fight situation last week with Mike Evans and all that stuff that went on. Mike Evans is suspended for today's game, so he will not be playing for the Bucs. And after that whole situation, the Buccaneers found a way to win that game. And here they are 2-0. Easily beat the Cowboys on Sunday night, 19-3. And we are back. Aaron Rodgers about to get his first crack at it today. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kickoff. And it is a touchback. And Aaron Rodgers is going to come out to the 25-yard line to start his first drive. looked good against the Bears last week. He didn't look too great against the Minnesota Vikings, but came back. The Packers had a get-right game against the Bears. And by the way, the Bears did win today. They beat my Texans 23-20 on a game-winning field goal. But first and 10 at 25, no Devontae Adams is obviously the big storyline heading into this season with Green Bay. Allen Lazard, the new number 1 wide receiver. Aaron Jones in the backfield for the Packers, and they're going to hand it to him inside. And Aaron Jones fights off the first tackle, picks up a gain of about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now at the 29. Healthy Green Bay Packers team heading into this game. David Bakhtiari back on the line. Elton Jenkins, John Runyon at left guard. This team's looking much more healthier now. And then, obviously, Allen Lazard, number 1 wide receiver. Randall Cobb coming in there. 2 backfields set here for the Packers. Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. They give it to Jones this time. Inside, Jones cuts his way through. Picks up a gain of 10 yards on that play. Another great run by Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is another one of the best running backs in the league, in my opinion. Just consistently cuts through holes, consistently gains a lot of yardage whenever he touches the ball, always heading downfield, has a good amount of burst, which is why I love Aaron Jones. First and 10 now to 39. Rodgers quick pass over to Aaron Jones, this time on the screen. Jones cuts his way all the way, picks up a gain of about 8 yards. Bucs defense has been playing really, really great so far this season. Held the Cowboys to only 3 points. Did a great job against the Saints, forcing a couple of turnovers against Jameis Winston. Antoine Winfield in the back end. We know this front. Vita Vea, Shaq Barrett. We know how good they are. 2nd and 2 now at the Green Bay 46. Packers approaching midfield here. Rodgers changing the play. And fakes it to A.J. Dillon, fires it, and it is caught! Nice catch! All the way down to the 33-yard line. Dobbs, the new receiver for the Packers, making his first start of the season, number 87. Dobbs, nice move there. Rodgers fires it in there like he normally does and heads all the way down to the 33-yard line of Tampa Bay. Holds on to the football here. He lost it. He actually fumbled it, but Dobbs was able to recover it in time. Packers now on the Tampa Bay side of the field. Romeo Dobbs, number 87, the new wide receiver for the Packers. First and 10 out of the 33. A.J. Dillon in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Dillon. Dillon powers his way for a gain of about 5 yards up to the 18-yard line of Tampa. Dillon, we know him, powerful running back. Big legs, honestly. Really, really strong human. Just powers his way and gains extra yards through there. Just really, really good. Big physical back and getting a lot of carries. I mean, you just look at his legs. They're like tree trunks. So, I mean, that's how strong this guy is. 2nd and 6 now at the 29. They're going to hand it off to Dillon. And Dillon is stonewalled. Nice play by this Tampa Bay Bucs defense. Nunez Rocha is on the tackle for Tampa Bay. We can bring up 3rd down here for the Packers. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 3rd and 6 for Green Bay. Packers obviously in field goal range here inside the game with that, but obviously they're looking for more. Todd Bowles, new head coach for the Bucs, was defensive coordinator last season, leading the troops here for Tampa Bay. 3rd and 6 at the 29. Aaron Jones in the backfield. Robert Tonyan, the tight end. Jones blocking, fires it over to the outside. Randall Cobb. And Cobb picks up the first down and a whole bunch more all the way down to the 11-yard line. Aaron Jones to Randall Cobb, a connection we've seen for years and years. Rodgers and Cobb, great chemistry between the two. Finds Cobb easily on that quick out. Nice move there by Cobb, faking it. Still makes some moves. Randall Cobb is still a pretty good wide receiver. Still makes some moves. fakes out the receiver, the corner's there, and finds his way for first down. Nice block there by Lazard as well. And now it's 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Packers in the red zone on their opening drive of the game. They're going to hand it off to Aaron Jones. Jones cutting into the outside, and he loses 3 yards on the play. Nice hustle by the Buccaneers defense. Levante David, Jamel Dean on the tackle for Tampa. 2nd and long for Green Bay. Matt LaFleur calling plays. Head coach for the Packers. 40-11 regular season record. The Packers have been excellent in the regular season under Matt LaFleur. Aaron Jones on the sideline. Looks to be maybe something's wrong with Aaron Jones possibly. 2nd and 12 now at the 14. A.J. Dillon still in the game. Rodgers looks to his left, fires it, nearly intercepted, but it's caught by Dobbs. Another catch by Dobbs. Out to the left sideline and picks up a good amount of yards there. Going to bring up 3rd and short now for the Pack. 3rd and 3 to be exact. About 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Both drives taking plenty of time. Tampa Bay win almost 5 minutes. And this Packers drive currently taking quite a bit of some time here. 6-minute drive here by the Green Bay Packers. 3rd and 3 at the 5-yard line of Tampa in the red zone. Quick pass over to Dobbs. Dobbs, he is in for the touchdown, Green Bay. 3 catches for Dobbs, and he punches it in for the Green Bay touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, what a start for the rookie. First career start, and he gets 3 catches, including this for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the touchdown, just crosses the plane. Great job by Aaron Rodgers here. Quick slant. He's been firing the quick slants throughout this game so far. And that is a touchdown by Green Bay on their opening drive. They look great, to say the least. Mason Crosby's extra point up and good, and it is 7-3 Packers. With 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, both teams cash in on the opening drive, but Green Bay has the lead with the touchdown, 7-3. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. It's pretty fun so far. Definitely going to see some offensive fireworks. Should be a fun game. Definitely stay tuned. If you guys are enjoying, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Crazy day in the NFL. A whole bunch of close games coming down to the wire. A couple of big upsets. Tampa Bay is favored in this one. Slightly. But I think the Packers can definitely put up a great showing here. It's going to be a very, very close game today between 2 of the best quarterbacks in the game, Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, of course, the GOAT. 7-3 Pack as we speak. A crazy day, like I said. I mean, the Colts beat the Chiefs today, which was crazy. The Dolphins were able to upset the Bills in Miami. Whole bunch of stuff going on today. But the Packers are looking great right now as we're back from the commercial break. Rodgers, 5 out of 5 for 60 yards and 1 touchdown on the opening drive. Took 6 minutes off the clock, 10 plays, 75 yards on the field. Ended in a Romeo Doubs reception from 3 yards out for the touchdown. What a day for the rookie so far. Hot day in Tampa, almost 90 degrees and sunny. 7-3 Packers on top of the Bucs early on here. 3 minutes to go here in the first, and Crosby kicks it away. And short kick nearly went out of bounds. Received by Tampa Bay, and they go all the way out to the 20-yard line. Rodgers does an exceptional job getting rid of the ball really fast. Something he's really good at. Fakes it off RPO. Nice catch by Doubs, and he finds himself in the end zone. Fights for the extra yard, which was huge, because he had a couple of Buccaneers players there right there to tackle Doubs, but able to get it in. Brady and the Bucs start their second drive at the 23-yard line. Brady's limited on weapons today, but Leonard Fournette gets the carry here. Fournette picks about 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4, but there is a flag on the field. Might be on the offense, and it is holding. 10-yard penalty. 1st and 20 now for Tampa Bay. Set back here at the 13-yard line. There's that clear hold on Shaq Mason, number 69. Holds Fournette. And 1st and 20 now for the Buccaneers. No Mike Evans today for Brady. He's suspended for today's game because of the fight. No Chris Godwin. He's injured. So Brady definitely short on some receiving weapons here today. They're going to hand it off to Fournette again. And Fournette is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. What a great play by this Packers defense. Dean Lowry, first one to bring him down there. Beautiful job there by Green Bay. 2nd and 20 now for the Bucs. Fast-moving first quarter here. Already 2 minutes remaining in the first. 2nd down now for Tampa. Way back at the 14-yard line. 2nd and 20. A lot of injuries for Tampa Bay around this time. As Packers send some extra pressure, Brady fires it to the right sideline, and it is complete. Russell Gage. Nice catch there by Russell Gage. Going to be a top target here for Tom Brady with no Mike Evans or Godwin. Nice catch there. Hey, what's going on, man? Appreciate you joining the streams as always. Eagles look great today, by the way. Beat up Washington. Not close. It was 24-0 at halftime for Philly. And they go into Washington, beat their former quarterback Carson Wentz pretty easily. 3rd and 12 now for Tampa Bay at the 21-yard line. Pressure coming. Brady fires it over the middle, and it is caught by Brashard Perriman. He's going to be short of the line to gain. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Bucs. Not good for the Packers. Jerry Alexander, now questionable. Their best corner, one of their best players on defense. Not a good sign for the Packers, but 4th and 6 here. Buccaneers going to have to punt it away here on their second drive. Jake Camardo, the new punter for Tampa, going to boot this one away. But Brady's got to work with Brashard Perriman and Russell Gage today. So not too good for the Packers. Fair catch called there by Green Bay, Amari Rodgers. And here come the Rodgers. Here comes Aaron Rodgers in the pack. Out for their second drive, up by 4. Well, we'll see if the Buccaneers remain undefeated, and Green Bay is looking really sharp to come out here in today's game. Giants, they're going to have their hands full. Dallas tomorrow. I think Dallas is a bit underrated. But how about those Dolphins? The Dolphins are for real. I think that is for sure at this point. They went in at home, beat Buffalo 21-19, even after their mistakes at the end, found a way to get it done. So Miami is definitely a huge contender, big rival for the Bills this season. Those Dolphins, really surprising. Eagles have been looking really, really good so far. Haven't played the best teams, I'll say that. Minnesota, Washington, Detroit. So we need to see the Eagles play some better opponents. Bucs, we know they're going to be dangerous in the NFC. We'll see. NFC is really, really open at this point with Tampa leading the front. You're going to have the Rams. You're going to have the Packers in that mix. You're also going to be having the 49ers in that mix. So 49ers play tonight on Sunday Night Football. But yeah, Eagles definitely looking good to start off the gate. That's for sure. It's going to be a good game today, though. Packers up 7-3, and on their second drive here, have a chance to make it 14. Minnesota won today. They are 2-1 in the NFC North for Green Bay. Chicago is also 2-1. They beat the Texans 23-20. Game-winning field goal by Carlos Santos. Always a fun matchup when Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers go at each other. Always fun to the greatest ever play. 1st and 10 now for the Packers. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Pretty fast-moving first quarter. Packers probably just going to run one play here and send it to the second quarter. David Bakhtiari on the sideline for Green Bay to start this drive. Not good news if you're a Packers fan. Backup tackle in for Green Bay. 1st and 10 at the 29 for Aaron Rodgers. Toss outside to Aaron Jones. Nice blocking, but picks up about a gain of 4 yards only. But really, really surprised by the Colts winning today over the Chiefs. That was like a huge upset today. I thought the Chiefs were easily going to get it done against Indianapolis. I thought that game was going to be a blowout. But it wasn't. It was close throughout. I thought the Chiefs had the lead 14-10 at one point. Seemed like they were going to pull it off, but the Colts got it done. Matt Ryan with a game-winning drive, surprisingly still had something left in him. But that'll take it to the end of the first quarter here. Tampa Bay versus Green Bay, 7-3. Packers on top, end of the first quarter. Packers continuing their second drive to start the second quarter. Both teams had about 6 minutes, 6-minute drives to open up this one. And we're already at the end of the first quarter. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you are, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I was watching the Texans game in the 12 o'clock window today and thought they were going to pull it off. You know, the Texans have actually been in all 3 of their games to start the season. They've been right there. Texans could easily be 3-0 at this point, which is really crazy if you think about it. Had a chance to beat the Bears. They were right there. Couldn't get it done. Had a chance to beat the Colts. Couldn't get it done. Had a chance to beat the Broncos. Couldn't get it done. I mean, they easily should be 2-1 at this point. Kind of frustrating, but it shows you that they're not really that far away, but they are far away at the same time. But yeah, AFC Dolphins looking like a powerhouse this season, with the Bills and Chiefs leading the way. Those three teams are going to be a handful this season. And on the NFC side, Packers, Bucs, of course, Rams. But 2nd and 7 now for the Packers at the 32-yard line. 2 running backs set here. Aaron Jones back in the game for Green Bay. Dobbs at the bottom of your screen. They're going to hand it off to A.J. Dillon out the backfield bubble screen. And that is stopped for a loss of 2 yards. Nice job there by the Bucs defense, stopping A.J. Dillon, Jamel Dean, and a couple other Bucs on the tackle. Rodgers still 6 out of 6 in the game. A.J. Dillon heading to the sideline for this 3rd down play. 3rd and 8 for the Packers. Aaron Jones in the backfield for Green Bay. Randall Cobb at the top of your screen. 2 for 2 today on 3rd down. And Packers going to have to call a timeout here as the play clock was down to 3. Rodgers guess didn't like what he saw. And he calls timeout there. Well, 3rd and 8 now for the Packers, back after the timeout. Tonyan in motion. Inside, Aaron Jones still in the backfield. Buccaneers looking like they're going to send the pressure. Rodgers checks that out, gets a snap off at 2. Bucs send it from the left side. Rodgers under pressure, gets it to Tonyan. Tonyan dives his way for a 1st down. Great job by the Packers. Robert Tonyan. Good job by Aaron. Rodgers holding it in there, waiting for that blitz to come in, and just gets rid of it in time to Tonyan, who was open on the check down underneath. And Tonyan was able to navigate his way for a 1st down there. Pretends to be blocking, then gets out onto a route. Easy get out by Rodgers there, and it's 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40 for Green Bay now. Lazard in motion from right to left. Play action rollout for the Packers. Rodgers going to check it down underneath to Romeo Doubs. Doubs all the way down. Picks up about 9 yards on the play. Doubs showing some great talent here. I mean, look at this. Rodgers and Brady just been outstanding in their respective careers. Timeout. Packers burn their 2nd timeout already in the game. Still most of the 2nd quarter to go. 2nd and 1 now for the Packers. You have a timeout. Yeah. But I mean, I think a lot of people are predicting the Packers to pull this game out simply because, I mean, the Bucs have a lot of injuries at this point. I think that's a big reason why. And the Packers are just a healthier team right now. So, I mean, they got back on track versus the Bears. The Bears are not that. I mean, they're not that great either, but they're still 2-1. I mean, every year the Packers get there, but they're unable to get it done in the playoffs, and that's really been the problem in Aaron Rodgers' career. So I don't know what to make of that. Second and 1 now at midfield. They're going to hand it off to A.J. Dillon. Dillon powers his way for a first down. Way to fight, A.J. Dillon. Now we have a scrum going on there. Game break. Going to take it to Rams versus Cardinals, and the Rams score a touchdown. It is 10-0 Rams over the Cards. Not looking good for Arizona. Arizona made an epic comeback in their game. In their game last time. So, I mean, they're down 20-0 versus Las Vegas. And they pulled it out. First and 10, and Rodgers just misses Jones there. First incomplete pass for Aaron Rodgers with 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. 8 out of 9 now for Rodgers. 77 yards, 1 touchdown for Aaron. Second and 10 now. Packers looking good on this drive as well, just not as sharp as their previous one. Let's see what Todd Bowles does here. He's the head coach as well as the defensive, calls the defensive plays too, so we'll see. Packers in Buccaneers territory here, second and 10 at the 49. They're going to hand it off to Dillon up the middle. Dillon dives his way for extra gain and picks about 6 yards on the play. Vita Vea on the tackle for the Bucs. Another third and manageable, 3rd and 6. Packers going to hurry up. Rodgers gets 12 men on the field by the defense. He always does that. But the Bucs call a timeout as Rodgers looks at the referees saying what was the problem there. But the Bucs called a timeout knowing Rodgers loves to go no huddle and get 12 men on the defense. And he is smiling, but obviously a bit annoyed how the Buccaneers were able to call a timeout in time. Rodgers didn't think they would be ready for that, but I guess they were. Pretty impressive. Third and 6 now at the Buccaneers 45-yard line. Drive's already taken 4 minutes. Randall Cobb at the top of your screen. Aaron Jones in the backfield. Rodgers drops back, gets it over the middle to Lazard, and he gets the first down. Another first down for Green Bay on 3rd down. Number 1 wide receiver Allen Lazard makes the play, gets it done. First down Packers. Gets enough separation there. Rodgers finds him over the middle. And Edwards on the tackle for Tampa. Nice job there by the Packers backup tackle. First and 10 to 39 of the Bucs. Aaron Jones in the backfield. And they're going to toss it to Jones here. Get some blocking cuts his way in, gains only about 3 yards on that play. Jones on the sideline now, 2nd and 8. Aaron Jones has been really good this season so far. 2nd and 8 at 36. Play action to A.J. Dillon. Rodgers steps up in the pocket, shoveled past to A.J. Dillon, who nearly picks up the first down there. Going to bring up 3rd and inches now for the Packers. Third and 1. Pressure comes in immediately from Shaq Barrett, and Rodgers just does a little shovel pass. Interesting pass there, but Dillon able to handle it and gets them in 3rd and 1 situation here at the 30-yard line of Tampa. They're going to do a hard play action. Tight end gets open there. Nice play. And here it goes down to the 6-yard line. What a play. And what a play call there. Davis, the tight end, on the reception. 1st and goal, Green Bay. Great play action rollout call. Give it to Dillon. And they fake it. And Rodgers buys enough time where the defender comes at him and then gets it out to Davis in time. Not a good decision by the defender. Should have stayed on Davis, but chose not to. Went towards Rodgers, and Rodgers throws it. And Davis picks up an additional 15 yards after the carry. And it's 1st and goal now at the 6-yard line of Tampa. Aaron Jones in the backfield. And they're going to throw it. And immediately it's caught. Lazard over the middle. Touchdown, Packers. What a quick throw by Aaron Rodgers. That was a bullet by Aaron Rodgers. Great chemistry there by Rodgers and Lazard. Fires it over the middle. And that was an extremely quick pass from Aaron. As soon as he got the ball, fires it. Fires a bullet. As soon as he received it, fires it off the back foot. Jamil Dean on coverage. It doesn't matter. Lazard got past him, and that is a score in the end zone for Green Bay. Another touchdown pass by Aaron Rodgers here. And Crosby's extra point is good. And it is 14-3. Packers on top of the Bucs to start this game. Green Bay, 2 drives so far, 2 touchdowns. 14-3. Packers on top. There are a couple of other games going on at 3:25. Falcons Seahawks, that's tied at 10. Jaguars are beating the Chargers 13-6, which is crazy. Justin Herbert was just able to make the game. That rib injury he suffered on Thursday night did not look too good, but was able to play today, but they're down against the Jaguars. Rams up 13-0 of the Cardinals. Cardinals came out and have a really, really tough schedule. Played the Raiders, played the Rams today. Then they open up with the Chiefs. So, I mean, it hasn't been easy for the Cardinals. I mean, Green Bay is looking great. Their offense is smooth. They're getting it done on third down. Rodgers is looking great. 2 touchdowns on 2 drives. Perfect offense for the Packers so far in the game. And the Green Bay defense has done a solid job as well. Nice job on their previous series and held them to 3 on the opening drive. So Green Bay is looking really good at this point right now in the game. The Bucs have a lot of injuries on the offensive end. No Julio Jones, I think, as well for Tom Brady. So Packers looking good so far. 2 touchdowns already. The Bucs have only allowed 1 touchdown all season. So not what they'd expect, and Green Bay looks clearly to be on top at this point. About 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Packers this time went about 7 minutes. Went nearly 70 yards, 12 plays. And they've done a great job so far. Man, it is hot in Tampa. Everyone is really hot there. I mean, Aaron Jones spraying himself with the Gatorade bottle. It's been really hot. But quick pass here by Brady on 1st and 10 to Russell Gage. Picks about 4 yards. Gage played for the Falcons last year. A good acquisition by the Buccaneers, especially with all these injuries. Godwin, Evans suspended. They needed somebody like Gage. Then you have Scotty Miller as well. They lost Tyler Johnson to the Texans. 2nd and 7, there's a flag on field. That's going to be a false start on the offense. Second and 12, it's about approaching 100 degrees. It's like 94 degrees. It is hot in Tampa, just like in Houston. Second and 12 by Brady, fires it quickly over the middle. That is Cameron Brate, the tight end. That's a weapon that Tom Brady needs to use quite a bit. Third and 7 now for Tampa at the 28-yard line. And another pre-snap penalty, and that's going to be another false start on the Buccaneers. Not good. Make it 3rd and 12 now for Tom Brady. I'm sure he's frustrated at this point. These are the kind of mistakes that Tom Brady's teams don't generally make. Yeah, false start again. That pass rush is coming in hot for the Packers. And Brady yelling, of course. 3rd and 12 now, 7 minutes to go in the first half. Packers up 14-3. Third and 12 at the 22-yard line of Tampa. Brady with a deep drop back, steps up, and he is brought down for the sack again. Rashawn Gary. One of the bright stars of this Packers defense. He sacks Brady, the 2nd sack of the game for the Packers. 2 sacks have forced 2 punts for the Buccaneers. Great job by this Green Bay rush getting after Brady this time. Brady steps up, didn't see Rashawn Gary on his blind side, and he's brought down. Gary was chipped, didn't matter. Still brings down Brady for the punt, for the sack, and now the Buccaneers are punting. 4th and 18 now, 6 minutes to go. Camarda with the punt, and he is roughed by his own teammate. I don't think it's going to matter. Amari Rodgers on the return has a few blocks, cuts, and picks up a few yards on the return to the 38-yard line of the Packers. Good field position for Rodgers to start his third drive. So far, 2 touchdowns and 2 perfect drives. And there was a milestone just now. Aaron Donald became the second defensive tackle in NFL history to get 100 career sacks. He joins John Randall. Pretty impressive by Aaron Donald. You still know he's the best, probably the best defensive player in the game right now. Well, I mean, if Green Bay makes this 21-3, you start to question. I know Brady, of course, makes comebacks. You all know that 28-3. Even last year in the NFC divisional round, the Rams were up quite a bit. It was 27-3 in that game, and the Buccaneers came all the way back 27-27. But the Rams are still able to pull it off and win 30-27. Here the Packers up 14-3, 6 minutes to go in the half. 1st and 10 at the 38. They've been looking really good on the first 2 drives. 3 wide receivers set at the top of your screen. A.J. Dillon in the backfield. Rodgers fires over the middle. Quick pass. Randall Cobb down all the way to the 30, down to the 20-yard line. Randall Cobb showing off the veteran presence. He's still got some electricity. Randall Cobb. He's been pretty underrated, but open there, breaks a tackle, makes a move, cuts across the field all the way down to the 20-yard line of the Buccaneers. What a play. Nearly 40 yards on that. 40 yards pretty much on that play by Green Bay. Down to the 22-yard line of the Bucs. Approaching the red zone again, Randall Cobb. He's still got some speed and all. Randall Cobb still got it. I think, in my opinion, he's a little underrated. I think he's still pretty good. A.J. Dillon on the run there. 2nd and 4. Rodgers is in it. We all know how good Aaron Rodgers is when he does the quick passes. He's really good at it. Whips it across the field. Just the quick RPOs. It's pretty unstoppable once you start doing that because the defense, the pass rush, know where they're going to get there in time. And I think that's a big reason why the Packers came into the game doing this, because of that pass rush. And their game plans worked extremely well. 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line. Rodgers gets it off with 1 to go. On the play clock, A.J. Dillon cuts his way across the field, gains about 5 yards on the play, picks up a 1st down, and it's 1st and goal now for the Packers. No, I have not. I just play for fun, more like throw and catch kind of thing. Like I like to throw. I like to throw football. I say I'm pretty decent at it, but like obviously I haven't played. No, not like the actual one. But yeah, casual backyard kind of stuff. Yeah, I've done that. I mean, even though I haven't played, I still love football. I mean, there's just something about it. Either way, Aaron Jones here on the carry, first and goal, gains about 2 yards there. Second and goal, the Packers have also done a great job keeping Tom Brady off the sideline. They're doing a great job melting the clock, not letting Brady touch the field that much, and when they do, they sack Tom Brady. So second and goal, your Packers have a great chance to make it 21-3. That would be a dominant position for Green Bay, something I would say Rodgers and company really want to do here. Yeah, QB is fun. It was the most interesting position for me, definitely. Second and goal, they're going to hand it off to Dillon again. And he gains about 4 yards on the play max. It's going to bring up third and goal now. Packers can't get conservative here. They have to punch it in because 11 points is clearly not enough against Tom Brady. We've seen that for years. So, third and goal. Approaching the 2-minute warning, the Packers are going to get off another play before the 2-minute warning. Take a look at Green Bay. They've done 12 more plays and like almost 6 minutes additional time of possession. Third and goal now at the 5-yard line. Lazard adjusts. Rodgers looking that way. Cuts it to Aaron Jones, and he fumbles it in the end zone. It is recovered by Tampa Bay. In the end zone, Jones fumbles again against Tampa. It is recovered, a costly turnover by the Packers. Not Aaron Rodgers' fault. It's Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is right there. He caught it, makes a move forward, and he clearly fumbled it. Recovered by Tampa Bay in the end zone. They're going to get it at the 20. And all Rodgers can do is slap his head as he can just look on as running back coughed it up. And the Buccaneers get saved. Tom Brady gets saved again. And they're going to have a chance here, 14-3. What a great drive by the Packers. Spoiled there at the end by that Jones fumble. I mean, that is very costly. That might be a turning point. You might come back and look at this play at the end of the game and say that might have cost the Packers right there. Yeah, for me, I have Aaron Rodgers in fantasy, so it doesn't really bother me. It's not like I have Aaron Jones, so I'm good with it. I don't even have the Bucs defense, so I would have just liked the Packers to put it in because I want the Packers to win, but like that's it. But let's see what Tom Brady can do here. You know what Tom Brady's been good at over the years, capitalizing off turnovers. It's something that's helped him become one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, and that's something that every great quarterback should do. Make use of the turnovers, and not everybody's able to do that. It's not that easy. I think one of the reasons why Tom Brady's the GOAT is because how he's able to capitalize off other people's mistakes. It's that simple. Not every quarterback does it, but Tom Brady does it as well as anybody. So we'll see here. Starts at the 20. I mean, even with injuries, we'll see what happens. I mean, you see Aaron Jones wide open, easy play there. I mean, he could have gone over the top to number 87. Dobbs in the back of the end zone, but Jones was the easier read. He made that play. It's not Aaron Rodgers' fault, of course, as Tom Brady starts at the 20. Quick pass over to Leonard Fournette. Nice tackle there by Green Bay. Adrian Amos, what a play. Packers have done excellent tackling. There's a flag on the field. And we just hit the 2-minute warning as well. Hands to the face on the defense. Bad penalty by the Packers. They haven't made a lot of mistakes yet. The Packers, I don't think, made a single mistake in the game until that fumble. And then here, holding Scotty Miller, the wide receiver, Rasul Douglas on the coverage there. 14-3 at the 2-minute warning. So the Buccaneers can cash it in here. Packers will receive to start the second half. So Green Bay's trying to get the stop here. Maybe try and get a late field goal with Crosby. We'll see what happens. But they have the control right now, so that's all you have to worry about. But we'll see. I mean, Green Bay, they've been playing well until these last couple of plays, so can't allow Brady back in the game. That's the problem. But I mean, man, am I impressed with the Dolphins. I mean, they beat Buffalo, who destroyed the number 1 seed Titans on Monday night. And then they destroy the Rams on opening night of the NFL. So that is really impressive. Buccaneers, one of 2 teams with no touchdowns in the first half of the season with the Giants. Really surprising. Well, 1st and 10 with 1:59 to go in the first half at the 25-yard line. 2 timeouts for Tom Brady to work with. He has not had an incomplete pass yet. Brady fires it. Is caught by Russell Gage, picks up about 5 yards on the play. Brady and the Bucs going no huddle here. Clock running. 2nd and 5 at 30. Leonard Fournette in the backfield. 2 wide receivers set at the bottom. Brady fires on the outside, caught by Brady, and he gets out of bounds, picks up the first down. 1:38, the clock stops. At the 36. 1st and 10, Brady gets it over to Gage over the middle. Gage catches it, gets an additional run after catch. 1st down and more. Gain of 13 yards. Brady and the Bucs going no huddle again. See, this is what happens whenever you turn the ball over. Whenever you make some mistakes, Brady all of a sudden picks it up. That's what's incredible about him. 1st and 10 now. Gets over to Fournette. Wide open. Easy check down. Fournette powers his way for a gain of 13 yards and more. Great job by Fournette. Clock continues to run, approaching a minute to go here in the second. Brady going no huddle again. 1st and 10 at the 40 of Green Bay. Under a minute to go. Brady 12 out of 12. It's the snap, looks, fires left side, and back shoulder throw intended for Scotty Miller is incomplete. Nice defense there by Rasul Douglas. 51 seconds left. Nice throw by Brady, but nice play by Rasul Douglas. Rasul Douglas has really changed his career in Green Bay. As nice capture by Perriman. Perriman on quick slide, he fumbles. It's recovered by the Packers at the 26-yard line of Tampa. The Packers and Buccaneers exchange fumbles. Darnell Savage on the recovery for Packers. One play by the defense. They make up for Aaron Jones' fumble number 7. What a play by Green Bay. And then Savage on the recovery. Packers football. They make up for the Aaron Jones fumble. And Brady's off the field. What a play by the defense. First turnover of the game for them. And Rodgers has about 41 seconds to work with. And one timeout to try and get a field goal in. We'll see if he can do that. But Aaron Jones, he must be feeling so relieved that mistake didn't ultimately cost him. He must be really relieved, honestly. Great play by the defense. We'll see. It's the kind of situation that Aaron Rodgers is pretty good at. Under a minute to go, trying to get that field goal in. Let's see if he can do it. But it's definitely been a pretty interesting game so far, that's for sure. Definitely a game that I was looking forward to seeing. Amos on the tackle, and then Walker, number 7, comes from behind the rookie. Nice play. And then Perriman fumbles. Looked to have a great gain on the play, but then coughs it up. And first and 10 now for Green Bay. 27-yard line to Tampa. 41 seconds to work with and one timeout for Aaron Rodgers. 3 wide receivers set at the top, and they barely get off the play. And quick pass to Tunyon. Gain of 8 yards. They're going to quickly get this play off. No huddle for the Packers. Clock going down under to 30 seconds. Got to get this off faster. 2nd and 3. And Rodgers pump fakes, throws it in the dirt. Nobody open. And that stops the clock. 3rd and 3 now. 19 seconds to go with one timeout. And we all know that Brady and the Bucs, second half team, any team with Brady, they always, if they're down, they always make it close in the second half. That's just how it is. Third and 3 at the 34-yard line of Green Bay. 19 seconds to go. Rodgers going deep down the left sideline, right sideline, and it is incomplete. Intended for Lazard, way over his head. He was double teamed. And 4th and 3, Packers are going to punt this away, and that pretty much will do it for this first half. Yeah, the timeouts really costed this team on this drive. They had a couple of timeouts. He could have made some plays over the middle, but kind of limited Rodgers' ability there. So 4th and 3, Packers going to punt here. I don't expect the Bucs to do anything here. O'Donnell with the punt. Kicks it away, and at the 14-yard line, nice tackle there on special teams. And 6 seconds to go. Ford on the tackle for special teams for the Packers. And I think this will do it for the half pretty much. 6 seconds to go. Six seconds to go. Brady and Bucs going to take a knee here as we head into halftime. And that would be the end of the first half. Packers up 14-3 over the Buccaneers in Tampa. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes, 171 yards. Rodgers has been really, really good in this game so far. And Brady just over 110 yards passing, and that was about it. Romeo Doubs with the first touchdown of the game for Green Bay, and then Alan Lazard punched it in for the second touchdown, and Tampa with just 3 points on their opening drive, and that was it for the first half. Packers playing well, just got to continue to do that. They'll receive the ball to start the second half. Their offense is doing good, just cannot turn the ball over. That's all you need to do. The defense is taking care of the rest at this point, so looking good for Green Bay. Not looking too good for Tampa. But you have Tom Brady, so the game's not over. So that's pretty much the assessment. Man, DK Metcalf, how about that? Trevor Lawrence is definitely looking better. I mean, just looking at these highlights, Jaguars up 16-7 over the Chargers. And Tua, I don't know why people keep hating on him. He's actually really good, in my opinion. Carson Wentz got sacked 9 times for the Commanders. Panthers get their first win. Minnesota's 2-1, and the Chiefs, they lose their first game, surprisingly, to the Colts. That was really, really surprising. Well, we'll see. Well, what do you think of the first half, man? I mean, it's been pretty solid, but I think the Packers should be able to pull this off. We'll see what happens. But really surprised the Jaguars are beating the Chargers 16-7 right now. That's crazy. Third quarter is coming up, guys. Well, the second half is about to get underway here, and Green Bay's been looking really sharp just to open the game. Aaron Rodgers has been really impressive today. And you see the stats here, 15 out of 18, 171 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Haven't been able to run the ball too well. Both teams have not been able to run the ball. Brady, 2 sacks. Those were very, very critical. Aaron Rodgers has not been sacked yet, and the big reason is because he's getting rid of the ball quickly on those RPOs, bubble screens, whatever the case is, quick slants over the middle. He's just getting it done quickly. But it's been a fun first half if you're a Packers fan. That is for sure. The 5th meeting between Brady and Rodgers. That's interesting. They met in the postseason, of course, in the NFC Championship game in 2020 to 21. He's been really good in this game against the Buccaneers compared to his last few games. And he's going to get the ball here to start the second half. Packers double the amount of yards that the Bucs had in the first half. Pass yards, pretty much double. 5 out of 7 on third down. That's been really good. 0 out of 4 on third down for the Bucs has been a huge difference here. As Camarda kicks it off for the Buccaneers, Packers on the receiving end to start the second half. Up by 11, 14-3, and Rodgers has the ball to start. At the 25-yard line, Packers in Green Bay. Here they start. Aaron Jones in the backfield. He fumbled to start the previous game as they get it off to Dobbs again. Nice move by Dobbs. Cuts in and out. Weaves through traffic. Picks up the first down. Gain of 14 yards, but there is a flag. Romeo Dobbs may be the new breakout wide receiver for the Packers. How about that? Illegal block in the back on the offense. That is a backbreaker. It's on Allen Lazard. Number 1 wide receiver on Davis, gets him in the back, and that's not allowed. They don't do that in the NFL. First and 12 now for the Packers at the 23. 5 wide here for the Packers. Quick snap over to Dobbs, and Dobbs is smoked there, tackled. Great play by the Bucs defense. It was a quick pass over to Dobbs, and we're unable to make use of it there. Didn't gain anything. Gained a few yards, only 3 yards. 2nd and 9 for the Packers at the 26-yard line. 26-yard line. 2nd and 9 for Aaron Rodgers. Runs it with Aaron Jones, and Jones fights for additional yardage. Picks up about almost 7 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and manageable. Something that the Packers have been really good at is to getting in these 3rd and short situations. And then that's how they've been able to convert 5 out of 7 on 3rd down. Third and 3 for Rodgers. 6 out of 7 on 3rd down. 64 yards. 3rd and 3. Pressure's coming in for Aaron. And steps out of it. Throws it underneath. A.J. Dillon unable to grab the low ball there from Rodgers. And that is going to be the second punt of the game for Green Bay. Fourth and 3 now. O'Donnell on to punt for the Packers. And deep punt here received at the 10-yard line. And Packers special teams makes the tackle at the 20 for the Bucs. 14-3 lead for the Packers. Open to the second half. Tom Brady with his first possession of the second half, trying to make something happen here, down by 11. The defense has done a good job for Green Bay so far. Well, I'm going to have to stop the stream there. Unfortunately, I got to go, but I appreciate all the guys, all of the people that tuned in for today's stream. Did the first half of this game. It's going to be a great game, but I mean, we'll see. My prediction is the Packers are going to hold on here. It's probably going to get a little bit closer because the offense has definitely slowed down for Green Bay. But we'll see. It should be fun. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the game. Unfortunately, I got to go. So I'll see you guys for the next live stream. I'll see what I can do in terms of the Texans game. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much.